Unveiling the Quran, a journey of understanding. The Quran is the holy book of Islam. Muslims believe it is the word of God. It was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad over 1400 years ago. The Quran is divided into 114 chapters called surahs. Each surah has its own unique message and significance. Understanding the Quran is essential for Muslims. It guides their beliefs, values, and actions. By studying the surahs, Muslims deepen their connection with God. They also gain insights into the human condition. The Quran offers guidance on a wide range of topics. These include faith, worship, morality, and social justice. The last 10 surahs of the Quran are particularly special. They are short yet profound in their message. These surahs address fundamental aspects of faith. They emphasize the importance of worshipping God alone. They also stress the need for kindness, compassion, and seeking refuge in God. In this essay, we will explore the key messages of these surahs. We will delve into their context, content, and significance. Join us on this journey of understanding as we unveil the timeless wisdom embedded within these divine verses. Surah Al-Ma'un, a call to compassion and generosity. Surah Al-Ma'un is the 107th chapter of the Quran. It is a short but powerful surah. It reminds Muslims of the importance of compassion and generosity. This surah highlights the hypocrisy of those who neglect prayer and the needs of the poor. This surah begins by questioning those who deny the day of judgment. This refers to the day when all actions will be judged by God. The surah then criticizes those who pray without sincerity. Their prayers are merely a show. They lack true devotion to God. Furthermore, the surah condemns those who withhold acts of kindness. These individuals refuse to help those in need. They hoard their wealth and possessions. This behavior contradicts the Islamic principles of charity and compassion. Surah Al-Ma'un serves as a reminder. It urges Muslims to reflect on their actions. True faith is not just about rituals. It is about embodying compassion, generosity, and social responsibility. Neglecting the needs of the poor is a sign of hypocrisy. It goes against the core values of Islam. Surah Al-Kawthar, a fountain of abundance from Allah. Surah Al-Kawthar is the 108th chapter of the Quran. It is a short surah with a powerful message of hope and abundance. It was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad during a time of great difficulty. His enemies were mocking him for not having any sons. They believed his lineage would end with him. In this surah, Allah assures the Prophet Muhammad that he has granted him Al-Kawthar. This is a river in paradise. It symbolizes abundance and blessings from God. Allah promises the Prophet that his legacy will continue. He will have countless followers until the end of time. Surah Al-Kawthar emphasizes that true abundance comes from Allah. Worldly possessions and lineage are fleeting. What truly matters is the connection with God. This surah serves as a reminder that Allah rewards those who are righteous. He provides for them in ways they cannot imagine. Surah Al-Kafirun, a charter for religious freedom. Surah Al-Kafirun is the 109th chapter of the Quran. It is a powerful declaration of religious freedom. It was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad in Mecca. At that time, he was facing intense pressure to compromise his faith. The polytheists of Mecca offered him wealth, power, and even marriage if he would just acknowledge their gods. In this surah, Allah commands the Prophet Muhammad to reject any compromise on his faith. He is to declare to the disbelievers that they have their religion and Muslims have theirs. There is no compulsion in matters of faith. Each person is free to choose their own path. Surah Al-Kafirun is a cornerstone of religious freedom in Islam. It establishes the principle that there should be no coercion in matters of belief. Every individual has the right to choose their own religion. This surah promotes peaceful coexistence. It emphasizes mutual respect between people of different faiths. Surah An-Nas is the 110th chapter of the Quran. It is a short surah with a profound message of hope and victory. It was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad shortly before his death. At that time, Islam had spread rapidly. The Muslims had achieved a decisive victory over their enemies. In this surah, Allah informs the Prophet Muhammad that when his help and victory come, and he sees people entering into the religion of Allah in multitudes, he should glorify the praises of his Lord. This surah signifies the culmination of the Prophet's mission. It marks the triumph of Islam over adversity. Surah An-Nas teaches Muslims that true victory comes from Allah. When Allah is on your side, nothing can stand in your way. This surah is a reminder that success is not measured by worldly gains alone. It is about fulfilling one's purpose and spreading the message of truth and justice. Surah Al-Masad is the 111th chapter of the Quran. It is a powerful condemnation of arrogance and deception. It tells the story of Abu Lahab, an uncle of the Prophet Muhammad. Abu Lahab was a staunch opponent of Islam. He and his wife actively opposed the Prophet and his followers. This surah predicts the downfall of Abu Lahab and his wife. It describes their fate in the hereafter. Their wealth and social status will not save them. Their actions will have consequences. They will face the punishment of hellfire. Surah Al-Masad serves as a warning to all those who oppose God and his messenger. It highlights the dangers of arrogance, hatred and deception. Material wealth and social status are fleeting. They offer no protection against the justice of God. Surah Al-Ikhlas is the 112th chapter of the Quran. It is considered the heart of the Quran. It encapsulates the essence of Islamic monotheism. It describes the unique nature of Allah. This surah is often recited by Muslims. It reinforces their belief in the oneness of God. The surah begins by declaring that Allah is one. He is eternal and self-sufficient. He begets not, nor was he begotten. He has no partners or associates. These verses emphasize the absolute uniqueness and independence of Allah. He is unlike anything in creation. Surah Al-Ikhlas is a powerful affirmation of Allah's oneness. It rejects all forms of idolatry and polytheism. It establishes the foundation of Islamic belief. This surah teaches Muslims to focus their worship solely on Allah. He is the only true God. Surah Al-Falaq is the 113th chapter of the Quran. It is a prayer for protection from evil. It teaches Muslims to seek refuge in Allah from all harm. This surah is often recited by Muslims alongside Surah An-Nas. Together they provide comprehensive protection. The surah begins by instructing the Prophet Muhammad to seek refuge in the Lord of the Daybreak. This refers to Allah, the creator of all things. He is the source of all light and goodness. The surah then lists specific evils to seek protection from. These include the evil of darkness, envy, and those who practice witchcraft. Surah Al-Falaq highlights the importance of seeking Allah's protection. It reminds Muslims that they are not alone in their struggles. Allah is always there to help them. This surah encourages Muslims to turn to Allah in times of need. He is the ultimate source of refuge and safety. Surah An-Nas is the 114th and final chapter of the Quran. It is a prayer for protection from evil whispers. It teaches Muslims to seek refuge in Allah from the temptations of Satan. This surah is often recited alongside Surah Al-Falaq. This surah begins by addressing the Prophet Muhammad. It instructs him to seek refuge in the Lord of mankind, the King of mankind, and the God of mankind. This emphasizes the universal dominion of Allah. He is the protector and sustainer of all creation. The surah then lists specific evils to seek protection from. The evil of the whisperer who withdraws. This refers to Satan, who whispers evil thoughts into the hearts of men. He retreats when Allah is remembered. The surah also warns against those who whisper evil into the hearts of mankind from among jinn and mankind. Surah An-Nas highlights the reality of spiritual warfare. It teaches Muslims to be vigilant against the whispers of Satan. He seeks to lead them astray. This surah encourages Muslims to seek refuge in Allah. He is the only one who can protect them from the snares of the devil. The last 10 surahs of the Quran are short, yet incredibly profound. They offer timeless wisdom and guidance for Muslims. These surahs cover various topics. These include compassion, generosity, religious freedom, divine support, the oneness of God, and seeking refuge from evil. By understanding and internalizing the messages of these surahs, Muslims can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. These surahs provide comfort and reassurance. They remind us that Allah is always with us. He is our protector, provider, and guide. As we conclude our exploration of these divine verses, let us strive to embody the values they teach. Let us be beacons of compassion, generosity, and justice. Let us seek refuge in Allah from all forms of evil, and let us always remember that true success lies in our connection with our Creator.